do EV batteries go when they die? Electric cars are saving the planet, or are they? Have you ever wondered what happens to EV batteries when they reach the end of their life? Are they recycled, reused, or just piling up as toxic waste? Stick around as we uncover the hidden truth behind EV battery disposal and its impact on the environment. For a considerable amount of time now, electric automobiles have been regarded as feasible and mainstream solutions for individuals who are interested in reducing their carbon impact. Furthermore, electric vehicles such as the BMW i3 and the Nissan Leaf have been on the market in the United Kingdom for close to 10 years at this point. After this is taken into consideration, the subject of how long electric vehicle batteries survive and what happens to them after they expire is frequently asked. As is the case with all electrical devices, the batteries that power electric cars begin to deteriorate and lose their effectiveness over time. In the same way that you wouldn't anticipate your smartphone to continue to function at the same level after a few years, electric automobiles are designed to deteriorate with time. It is common for the driving range of an electric car to decrease when the lithium-ion battery in the vehicle deteriorates. At the moment, electric vehicle, EV specialists and manufacturers anticipate that the battery of an electric vehicle will begin to discharge after a number of hundred charging and use cycles. Numerous manufacturers provide a battery guarantee on a brand new electric vehicle that can last for up to 10 years or 100,000 kilometers. It should be noted that this is merely a recommendation, and many people who drive electric vehicles get a great deal more mileage out of their vehicles than this. According to these kinds of numbers, the battery of an electric car has a lifespan that is comparable to that of an engine of a traditional petrol or diesel petrol model. How can drivers assist in the preservation of the battery in their electric vehicle? Despite the fact that it takes years of driving for the battery of an electric vehicle to start degrading, there are a few simple things that drivers of electric vehicles may do to delay the onset of the impacts. To no one's surprise, all of them are related to the manner in which and the timing of charging your electric vehicle. Make sure that you are not charging your electric car to its maximum capacity on a regular basis. This is the first way. This may sound ridiculous, but it is not a coincidence that electric vehicle manufacturers typically describe charging durations in terms of 80% rather than 100%. If you charge your electric vehicle to 80%, it will continue to operate more effectively, and you will still have sufficient kilometers to bring you to your destination. The same goes for allowing the battery of an electric automobile to drop below 20%. This is not an ideal situation. Rather than that, drivers should strive to maintain their electric vehicle at a level that is between 20% and 80% in order to get the maximum possible level of efficiency. Would you be surprised to learn that the use of DC rapid chargers on a regular basis might also have a detrimental effect on the battery life of your electric vehicle? Rapid chargers come with a plethora of advantageous features. They provide the quickest method for charging an electric vehicle and are convenient to use while traveling. However, they are not very good for the battery life of your electric vehicle. The majority of electric vehicles today come equipped with sophisticated battery management technologies that mitigate the negative consequences of rapid charging. With them, the battery is protected against being overcharged. In the same way that we are cautioned against overcharging our smartphones, since doing so may have an effect on their performance, the same is said about the batteries that are used in electric vehicles. Once the battery has been charged to more than 80%, battery management systems are able to assist by lowering the amount of power that is supplied by the charger. At some time in the future, all of the batteries that are used in electric vehicles will deteriorate to the point that they are no longer usable, at least not for an electric vehicle. To ensure that batteries are recycled and reused, there are now a few alternative solutions available to choose from. Energy storage technologies that utilize solar arrays. Because of the rapid pace at which the technology behind electric vehicles is progressing, it is frequently not feasible to employ older batteries in brand new electric vehicles. Instead, the most prevalent usage for the second life of the product is as energy storage systems for commercial or residential use. These are utilized in conjunction with solar panels and function by storing the electricity that is generated during the day and releasing it during the nighttime hours, respectively. This has the potential to significantly lessen a person's reliance on the grid and lower their monthly energy bills. In addition to this, You will have the satisfaction of knowing that the energy you use to power your house or place of business is completely emission-free. Numerous manufacturers provide energy storage solutions that are constructed from the batteries that are used in their electric vehicles. The most well-known example is Tesla's Powerwall, which functions by reusing batteries from the Model 3 and Model S. The company says that the Powerwall is capable of producing 13.5 kilowatt-hours of energy that may be harnessed. In spite of these statistics, it is unequivocally necessary to point out that the Powerwall is quite pricey. It is possible for the unit itself, along with the supporting components and installation, to cost more than £15,000 for residential families. A considerably more cost-effective alternative would be Nissan's X-Storage battery, which has a capacity of either 4.2 kilowatts or 6 kilowatt-hours and might only cost approximately £8,000 in total. Material recycling from electric vehicle batteries. A great number of manufacturers are making efforts to ensure that their electric vehicle batteries may be recycled once they have reached the end of their useful lives. When a battery has reached the end of its life and cannot be reused in any other context, this is the optimal time to perform this action. The European Union, EU, enacted the Battery Directive in 2006, which stipulated that all member states of the EU would be required to make a commitment to recycling at least 50% of all batteries. In the meantime, new laws came into effect in December of 2020. These regulations have the purpose of ensuring that all batteries that are sold inside the European Union market are environmentally friendly and safe during their entire lifespan. Cobalt, lithium salts, stainless steel, copper, aluminum, and plastic are some of the precious minerals that may be extracted from electric car batteries during the recycling process. It is simple to recycle each and every one of these. On the other hand, recycling the actual battery cells and the metals that they contain is more difficult because it is frequently hazardous to gain access to them by accident. Since the electrolyte is both very poisonous and combustible, it is imperative that all electric vehicle batteries be handled with extreme caution when they are being recycled. Before the remaining portion of the battery may be recycled, it is necessary to address all of these potential dangers. In light of the fact that batteries for electric vehicles pack a significant amount of energy into a very compact space, it is generally accepted that these precious metals ought to be recycled for use in other transportation applications. Because energy storage systems for commercial and residential use do not require the same level of power or weight, recycling the metals that are used in these systems would be a waste of resources. Subscribe for more insights into the world. More insight.